Hello and welcome class 7 students. Today also we will focus on exercise 14, the formula chapter from the algebra part of your second unit test syllabus. Now exercise 14, as I have told you earlier, it contains variety of sums based on the formula a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. Based on this formula, variety of sums are there. So from that we will solve few sums today in this class. Suppose we begin with sum number 45. In sum number 45, it is given that a square minus 4ab plus 4b square. A square minus 4ab plus 4b square minus 36. This is the original sum which is given. Previously, in the previous video, I have also solved one sum of this kind, but today also I will solve 4 or 5 sums through which you can easily figure out how to solve this sum. So the first 3 terms, look at the first 3 terms. You can easily relate these first 3 terms with the formula a minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. See, a square minus 2ab plus b square. If I write a whole square minus 2 into a into 2b plus 2b whole square, isn't it derived from this line? Isn't this line derived from the previous line? Yes. Why? Because we can easily apply the formula of a minus b whole square over here. And a minus b whole square means a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. So here we have applied the formula of a minus b whole square, where a is a and b means 2b. So a minus 2b whole square. As we have done the formula of a plus b whole square and a minus b whole square, from the first 3 lines we can easily relate that this is just a form of a minus 2b whole square. Remaining part, that is minus 36, we will write as it is. Now we will change minus 36 in minus 6 whole square. 36 is the whole square of 6. So now we can see this has transformed into the formula a square minus b square. That means now we can implement the formula a square minus b square over here, over this line. Here a means the first term, that is a minus 2b whole square, and 6 is the second term. So first term plus second term, which means a minus 2b plus 6 and a minus 2b minus 6. In this way, sum number 45 is solved. Very easy sums. In the same way, we will solve sum number 46. Sum number 46 also we will solve in the same manner. Let's see what is given in sum number 46. In sum number 46, it is given that 4p square, 46, 4p square plus 12pq plus 9q square minus 100. So first we will consider the first 3 terms. We can write 4p square as 2p whole square plus 2 into 2p into 3q. Why 3q? Because the next term, immediate next term is the whole square of 3q, that is 9q square. We have obtained by squaring 3q. 3q into 3q gives you 9q square. So that's why this line we can break and write into this line. Now this is a derivation of the formula 2p plus 3q whole square. Don't forget to write minus 100 as it is. Minus 100 will be written as it is. Now 2p plus 3q whole square and 100 will be written as 10 whole square. Somehow you have to keep in mind that you have to bring this sum in the form of square of the first the second term. Only then we can apply the formula a square minus b square, which means a plus b into a minus b, that is first term plus second term. Here in this sum it is 2p plus 3q plus 10, and first term minus second term, that is 2p plus 3q minus 10. This is how we will solve the sum. Very easy sums, but at the same time very interesting sums also. So applying this formula you will solve the sum one by one. I have solved sum number 36 for you, 46 for you. Now we will do the next sum, that is sum number 47. Let's see what is given in sum number 47. In sum number 47 it is given a square plus 2ab plus b square. Sum number 47, a square plus 2ab plus b square minus 1. Very simple sum, very easy sum. This is nothing but the formula of a plus b whole square, and minus 1 means the whole square of 1. So finally you will write a plus b plus 1 and a plus b minus 1 simply by applying the formula of a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square, this is a square, this is b square, that is the square of the first term and the square of the second term subtraction, is equal to addition of the first and the second term multiplied by subtraction of the first and the second term. Now we will solve sum number 48. Let's see how many sum we can solve in this class. So sum number 48 is m square plus 6mn, m square plus 6mn plus 9n square minus 4, 9n square minus 4. Again we will deal with the first three. So m whole square plus 2 into m into 9n square means 3n whole square. So here we will write 3n plus 3n whole square minus 4. So this will be m plus 3n whole square minus 4 means 2 whole square. Now can you relate this with a square minus b square? So we will write a plus b into a minus b. Here in this sum m plus 3n plus 2 and then m into m plus 3n minus 2. I hope you can understand. Now very quickly we will do the next sum also. I hope you have taken the screenshot. Also PDF will be provided to you along with the video. And also we will solve the same sums in the online classes. So nothing to worry. I am solving the immediate next sum, that is sum number 50. I can solve only one. Sum number 50, it is given that a square plus 2ax plus x square minus 9. Very easy sum. As you can see, this means a plus x whole square and 9 means 3 whole square. So this plus this into this minus this, in bracket a plus x plus 3 and then a plus x minus 3, and the sum ends over here. You can see very easy sums they are. One by one we have solved many sums. I hope whatever I have solved in today's class, with the help of this you can practice more and more sums relating to the formula chapter, relating to the formula a square minus b square from exercise 14. So practice up till this, up till sum number 50. In my next video I will come up with more sums of exercise 14. So till then, goodbye.